It's finally match day. After a long off-season with 3 major incomings and just 1 major outgoing, let's recap the pre-season and analyze what the starting 11 will be for the Arsenal match. Mind you, I will try predicting the 11 that Ruben will pick and not what I would prefer. It's just easier that way. Let's start with the easy entries into the team. For this, we start with the right centre-back position. In this place, we have Lenny Yoro. Lenny has been a standout defender who has stood out in all 5 pre-season games. If there is one player who has cemented his role on this team, then that would be Lenny. So let me just put Lenny in the formation here. Let's go Yoro. Boom. That's good. Another standout performer in the preseason was Patrick Dorgu. His ability to bomb up and down the left flank and being able to link up on all 3 levels was a joy to see. He has guaranteed himself a major role on this team. Mind you, his backup is an 18-year-old Diego Leon who has just joined the team and will not be rushed into this team, especially in a tough opener against Arsenal. So we got the left midfielder, or which is the left wing back, and that is Dorgu. Boom. Okay. So now you guys are wondering why don't I go ahead and put Bruno in the team already. Let's just wait on Bruno for a bit. I know he will be chosen in the starting 11, but his role will be different in this game than most other games we will play this season. Okay, let's do the keeper and get it out of the way. I'm not entirely pleased with the options, but the longer this transfer window goes, the more likely it is that we stay put with the options that we have. Binder has played all the games in the preseason, Tom Heaton has played some, and Onana has played none. Despite that stat, I believe Onana has played a closed-door game this week and will be chosen ahead of the other 2. The inability of Binder to play out from the back and the lack of composure while being pressured by Arsenal's intense press will result in the Cameroonian getting the nod. So Onana goes there. Let's put Onana in. Boom. Now the left end or the left wing as shown here will be Matthias Cunha. He was Manchester United's first signing this window, has been involved with the team from the beginning, involved in all the pre-season trainings in Europe and in the US, and strategically used and rested in the pre-season games. I can't wait to see what he does in his debut. His backup is Mason Mount, but I doubt Mount will be picked ahead of him in the starting lineup. So let's go left wing, and that's Cunha. Boom. So now we have come to the challenging part in filling out the formation. We can put 2 players in any of the remaining spots, so it would be tough to pick what Ruben chooses to go with at these spots. Let's complete the defense. In the middle centre-back position, I believe he goes with Harry Maguire. Although De Ligt is also a feasible option, I think he sticks with Harry. Harry has been remarkably solid with the ball at his feet and can be used as a sweeper in this game. I do not expect our team to play a high line, so the lack of pace for Harry will not be much of a liability. Let's put him there. So that's Maguire. He goes in the middle centre-back position. Oh, nope. This one's Maguire then. And the middle one is Luke Shaw. So in the left centre-back position, Ruben has the options of Aiden Heaven and Luke Shaw. These 2 players will be placeholders for this position until Lisandro Martinez is back in this team. However, for this game, I believe Ruben chooses Luke Shaw. His experience, sure-footedness, and his ability to play the ball forward to either the left end or the right end position will be a very important factor in his selection. Although Aiden has shown good attributes in the preseason games, his youth and currently limited forward playing skills will see him as a substitute for the closing stages of the game. So Luke goes in the left centre back position. Now the midfield positions. The $1,000,000 question is who goes in there and who gets left out. I do not believe Ruben takes the game to Arsenal, especially when the team would be unable to keep the ball by maintaining possession and moving the ball gradually upfield. Instead, I imagine the United players in the back and in the middle bopping the ball upfield to get the front three involved as much as possible. When Arsenal has the ball, their midfield three of Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi can keep the ball and assist their front three with ease. To prevent an overload of this area, I believe Ruben picks Mainu and Ugarte in the two pivot positions to help the back front three and disrupt the passing in this area of the pitch. So let's put Mainu here. And the left pivot is Ugarte. So you can see why I put Ugarte on the left and Mainu on the right, because I believe Arsenal are going to attack from the right side, because that's where Odegaard is and that's where Saka is, and I believe most of the attack is going to come down that side. So you need a strong defensive minded pivot at that position. So I think Ugarte will play on the left, and Mainu is good on the ball, but he's not that good in getting the ball. So I think he would stay to the right, preferably on Trossard or Martinelli, as that would be a much more easier guard than going after Saka. So that brings us to Bruno, the captain of the team. He will come into the team at the false 9 position. There is no way he stays up top even if Ruben wanted him to. I believe he will come in and assist the middle 2 midfielders and back 3 when needed, and push forward and attack with the left 10 and the right 10 as well. His heat map at the end of the game will be interesting to see. So Bruno goes in the top position. So let's go striker. Fernandes. Boom. Okay. So we just have 2 more positions left. In the right wing back position, Ruben will go with Amad Diallo. He has been planning for this all pre-season, where Amad has been used at this position more than the right 10, which was his position last year. His ability to attack, assist the player in the right 10 position and keep the ball in the build-up makes him one of the most important players in this team. Although Diallo has been a good servant to this team, I believe Ruben starts him on the bench and brings him in later when fresh legs are needed. So Diallo goes in the right wing back position, also known as the right midfield here. So let's put him in. Boom. And finally, the right 10 position or the right wing position as shown here. I believe, and I could be really wrong here, but I think he picks Mason Mount. This is not an indictment of Brian Mbeumo or his capabilities. I think that he might not be ready physically to contribute in such an intense opener at this time. Ruben mentioned in one of his interviews that the front 3 and especially Brian was at about 40 to 50% ready, so that might push him to picking Mason Mount for this game. Mount has had a great preseason where he has scored goals and assisted his teammates as well. I truly believe that Mount gets into this team later today. So let's finish this up. Right wing, Mount. Boom. So guys, let me know what you think of this team. What changes do you think that Ruben will make to the starting 11 and why I should keep my day job? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe as it helps other people find this content.